The rain hadn't even started when my father's voice tore through the air like a jagged storm. Get out. Live on the streets. You're worthless. My mother remained behind him, arms crossed, her face drained of warmth, a statue of detachment. Only the faint tremor in her lip hinted at any emotion, guilt, maybe fear. I didn't argue. I didn't plead. I just smiled, slow and hollow, enough to make him flinch before his pride snapped him upright again. He misread it for shame. He had no idea what silence could mean. I left wordlessly, my shoes crunching on gravel as the door slammed behind me. The wind tore at my face. Streetlights flickered, quiet witnesses. I had no bag, no warning, just the clothes on my back and the truth I'd guarded for 3 years. $15 million. That's what my parents had cast out of their home. And I didn't care about the money. Not yet. It was the betrayal that sank into my chest like slow venom. The years of mockery, the names, the constant reminders I was nothing. They had no clue who I'd become. That ignorance would be their undoing. They always said I wouldn't survive without them. That I was too quiet, too strange. My father repeated it like scripture, "You'll thank us someday for honesty." Honesty. Now it tasted like ash. 3 days after they expelled me, my mother sent a message. One line. Don't come back. No apology, no reasoning, just a rehearsed boundary. I should have ignored it, but something about its cold, detached tone nagged at me. Not anger. Fear. So I began watching, not for pity, not for revenge, but for understanding. I returned to the house at night, parked across the street, observing the lights through the blinds. It was quieter than I remembered. Curtains drawn. My father's car absent more than present. A week later, I saw it, a man leaving at midnight. His posture familiar. His jacket familiar. Not my father. I didn't confront. I just watched my mother linger on the porch, touching him too long to be innocent. When he vanished into the night, she smiled, the same hollow curve I'd worn when they exiled me. Something was unraveling, and I would watch it unfold. I pieced it together. Phone records. Their shared account, forgotten security detail, revealed a repeated number. Always late. Always when my father was away. Derek Lane. My father's former partner, ruined years ago. Not anymore. I booked a room across from Derek's office, watched for days. Controlled arrogance radiated off him, untouchable. My mother visited once, same coat she'd worn the day they expelled me, her hand brushing his as they entered the elevator. Then it clicked. She feared him, not me. They'd expelled me to protect their secret. I waited. I watched. I let tension grow. Then I called my father. "Dad," I said softly, "we need to talk." Silence. Heavy, suspicious. "I know about Derek," I said, then a click. 2 nights later, he arrived at my apartment, rain-soaked, bewildered. "What do you know?" His voice smaller than I remembered. I handed him the folder, photos, messages, hotel receipts. Truth lined neatly, cold. He scanned it like a man seeking lies that weren't there. A photo of her with Derek's hand on her back. He caught his breath. Words failed. I waited, calm. Arrogance crushing him. "Why are you showing me this?" he whispered. "Because," I said, "you threw me out for being worthless. Now you can see who wasted his life." He sank into a chair, clutching the papers as if lifelines sliced his palms. Outside, thunder finally broke. I offered no comfort. The truth sufficed. 3 weeks later, my father called, tired, defeated. "The house is quiet. She's gone. I don't know where to start. Come home." Silence stretched between us, deliberate. Then, "I don't live in the streets anymore, Dad." He didn't understand until I sent $1 from my company. Memo, for the man who taught me how to lose everything. He called again. I ignored him. Let him sit in the weight of $15 million of his own failure. I had become everything he said I couldn't be. Now he was what I always knew he was. Last night, I stood outside their empty house. Windows dark. Gate ajar. Weeds reclaiming pride's place. I expected triumph, but felt distance instead. Like looking at an old scar, almost forgotten. They expelled me to protect a lie. I built a life from absence. Sometimes power isn't revenge, it's walking away, letting silence finish the story. I turned, hands in pockets, rain beginning again. The house creaked. Ahead, the city lights. Somewhere between, I stopped being their son.
And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps support the channel. Leave a comment below with the kind of story you'd like to hear next. Your ideas motivate me to create more amazing stories just for you.